Well, welcome. I'm Joel Ringma here on behalf of One Life. One Life aims to help BC Christian Reformed churches in discipling Christians towards one life in Christ. I'm here with the King's University Professor of Psychology, Dr. Heather Looy, and Liz Tolkamp, One Life Curator for the Faith Formation Calling. Welcome to both of you. Good to have you with us. And we just want to talk about a few things this morning as we anticipate this continued great partnership between the King's University and One Life. So looking ahead to February 8th, Dr. Looy, you'll be leading us in a talk entitled Gender and Sexuality, Disgust and the Ethics of Empathy. I just wonder if you can just give us a wee little glimpse as to what you hope to unpack.
Sure, yeah. Gender and sexuality is one of those hot topics in the world and in the church, and generates a lot of really intense emotions, and those emotions play an important role in our ability to have conversations about sexual and gender diversity and related issues. And one of the things I want to focus on in this talk is this tension between holiness, or calling to holiness or sanctification, purity, and hospitality. And these are two things that Christians are called to do, but at a psychological level, it's very difficult to do both. And issues of gender and sexuality particularly highlight that challenge, because holiness is associated with the emotion of disgust, which allows us to erect boundaries and to keep ourselves from being contaminated, and to help us be a people apart, to be transformed, to be a light on a hill. And hospitality evokes a different psychology, the psychology of empathy and love and mercy, and where we dissolve boundaries, we make them permeable, we welcome the other in. And it's very difficult to bring those two together, psychologically speaking. So how do we have conversations about an issue that generates these really strong emotions and puts us in this place of tension, and form ourselves as Christians who are characterized by both holiness and hospitality in ways that invite flourishing and welcome and inclusivity, and at the same time maintain our holiness and distinctiveness as Christians?
Well, that's just like, I feel like we should talk more about this now, but we're going to have to wait. So that's just a great kind of little smackerel, a little foretaste of what Dr. Looy is going to talk to us about. So I appreciate that. Liz, maybe you can help us. We've had one lecture already through One Life. This is the second in the series. Tell us a little bit more about how this fits into One Life's work and calling.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Joel. And yeah, when I think about faith formation, I often think about Robert Mulholland's comment about faith formation in his book, Invitation to a Journey. And he talks about spiritual formation being the process of being conformed to the image of Christ. And I think this is just another one of those conversations and topics that I think help us as Christians understand our calling towards that, and towards welcoming and hospitality and mercy and justice. As Heather said, this is part of that conversation. This is part of shaping our posture into welcoming others and understanding topics such as this. So I think it's very much fits into faith formation. And sometimes faith formation can mean so many different things. And it does. And this is just another one of those topics that I think we as Christians need to engage the conversation. We need to think deeply about this and wonder how it is that we welcome everyone to the table.
Great. That kind of is a nice segue to kind of saying, hey, look, there's a taste of what we're anticipating. We're going to cut things off here, but thanks to both of you, Liz and Heather, on behalf of One Life. We're looking ahead to February 8th at 7 p.m. Via Zoom. We're going to have this talk in that fashion, and you can sign up. There'll be information about an Eventbrite link, and so just sign up through there. We'll be able to get connected with you, and we look forward to seeing you, hearing from you, and Heather and Liz, we look forward to that. Until then, God's peace be with all of you.
Thanks, Joel.
Thank you.